Hi there, Tracy Warren with Team Benefit here. Today we're going to be making crock pot pork carnitas. And so I've got my pork tenderloin here. I'm going to cut it open and get it right into the crock pot. And then we're going to make a rub, a spice rub to go over it. And then you will have some fresh ingredients that you can serve with it. You might want to have avocado or guacamole, some chopped up tomatoes, onions, salsa. I think we're going to do some black beans and brown rice. Okay, and then for our rub, I've got some of the spices laid out. There were actually 2 on the list that I don't have, but I'm not going to freak out. I'm going to make it as it is, and it'll turn out great. So don't stress. If not everything is in your cabinet, it'll still taste great. We need 2 tablespoons of chili powder. And I like to do this and measure everything out live for you because I want you to know that it really is not going to take that long. And at a lot of the videos, you know, they'll have everything prepped and ready for you. But I think it's kind of nice sometimes to see it as it really is and know for sure that it's not going to take forever. That was 2 tablespoons of chili powder and 2 teaspoons of cumin. We're going to do 1 teaspoon of coriander. And here is what I do not have. A half teaspoon of cloves. I actually don't have any onion powder or garlic powder. I had garlic salt. I could use some garlic salt and then take out my sea salt, but I really like my sea salt, so I'm going to use that. So I'm going to go ahead and add about a teaspoon of sea salt. And a teaspoon of oregano. I am not crazy about rubbing my hands all over raw meat, but I'm going to do it just for you. I could use some plastic gloves, I suppose, or something like that, but I'm going to basically, and I did this, sometimes you'll see in cooking shows and stuff, they'll have their meat laid out and rub it in on a cutting board or something. I don't find any reason to create any more mess or dishes, so I'm doing it right in the crock pot. There was nothing else in the crock pot, so I'm just going to do it right there so I don't have anything else to clean up. This is going to have 1 bay leaf go in with it, along with a 1.5 cups of water. You'll want to turn it on low for 6 to 8 hours and let that cook. And then, of course, keep an eye on it to make sure that the pork doesn't dry out, and that way if you need to add some more water, you'll be able to. But now there you go, and you've got dinner waiting for you. Once again, if you want to throw rice in with some extra water, you can certainly do that. And then that will be one less thing that you've got to do this evening. Just cut out, get a can of beans open. You've got rice and beans, your meat, and then some fresh veggies. And again, I do tomato, avocado, salsa, and what else are we going to do that's on the... You can do, we don't do dairy in our house, but you could do some shredded cheddar cheese or even the Daya vegan cheese, and then even some corn tortillas. I like the Ezekiel brand sprouted corn tortillas, and of course you got to have something green, so whether it's some green bell peppers or shredded romaine or lettuce. Try and stay away from the iceberg because there's not much nutrition in that, but anything in our house that's green, it goes in there. And we like to make a lot of bowl type dishes, and so we will probably not be using the tortillas. We'll just be making a big salad out of it. So enjoy!